All right, so in the last video that you watched, I did a completely retune of a tom-tom. I de-headed it, put new heads on, and then showed you the process of how I retune the drum or tune the drum from scratch. Now, more times than not, I'm just retuning a drum set that already has heads on it. I don't know how old these heads are on this, but they're also mismatched heads where they're all pinstripes, but these actually say Pearl on them, so they probably came with the drums. And then this is a Remo. So he's been around here for a while. This is a kit that the students play on when they come in for lessons. And I haven't seen this kit in months because I've been on the road. So right now, we have a 10, a 12, and a 16. The 12 sounds really out. The 10 sounds pretty good. Got a little wow to it, so I'll probably retune it. And the floor tom, nice thud, nice low thud for a 16. I might just leave it, but I'm going to show you how I would normally retune that anyway. When I'm on the road, I have to do this a lot because I don't change the heads every day. So it's basically just a retune. So I just wanted to show you a quick retune. I do the same process for the bottoms as well, and I'm only going to show you the tops because then you can copy the process for the bottom, okay? So I start at the tension rod closest to me, and I loosen it up all the way. And then once I feel that it's touching the hoop again, I give it one full turn, okay? One full turn to me is 180 degrees, so it's just one turn of the wrist, okay? Then I go across from that one, and I detune that one, and I do one full turn. And then because there's 8 tension rods, I'm working in a X pattern. So I go 2 away from that one to the right, loosen that one, give it one full turn. Across from that one, same thing. Now I've completed an X. So now I'm going to start with this one that's closest to me and do an X from these 4. One whole turn, detune it, one whole turn. In the last video, I mentioned about detuning and then retuning, loosening up, then tightening instead of just detuning. And I find that if you do it that way, you get the drum to understand that it's tightening, not loosening. So when you play on it, they have less of a chance of loosening up quickly. So anyway, I did one full turn on all these, and we'll see how it sounds now. Okay, so pretty good thud, right? All right, and it's almost where it was before. So I kind of like how it sounds, so I'm going to leave it. All right, now the 12-inch is going to be much higher than the 16, obviously, but it's a much smaller drum. But I'm going to do the same method. Loosen it all the way. Tension rod closest to me. One full turn. Across from that one. Now this is a 6 tension rod drum, so I go in kind of a cross pattern where I'm going here, then across diagonally to that one, cross directly from that one to this one, diagonally to this one, and across to this one. Okay, now they're all at the same tension, by my feel anyway. All right, and it's still too low for a 12. So what I do next is I tweak up just a little turn on each one. Okay, it's getting a little better, but it's still got a weirdness to it. All right, I'm gonna now be a little more precise with what I'm hearing at each tension rod and try to match them. Now usually you'll have to muffle the bottom head, so I just put my hand on it. Okay, that's higher, that's lower, low, that's higher. Okay, so these 2 here are higher than all the rest, but I'm not going to bring them down. I'm going to bring the other 4 up just a little bit. So a very minuscule turn on these 4. Check them again. Okay, they're still low. I'm going to bring them all up again a little bit. Now, if they don't match now, I might bring the other 2 down. Okay, they all match. See how the drum sounds. Much better. Much, much better. Okay, so now the difference between these two is it's a lot. But they sound good together, so I'm going to leave it and move on to the 10. All right, so this 10 sounds pretty good right now, but I'm going to do the same method. Loosen it up, tighten one time, loosen it up, tighten one time, loosen it up, tighten one time, loosen it up, tighten one turn, loosen it up, tighten one time, loosen it up, and tighten one turn. Okay? See what it sounds like. Okay, not bad. Okay, we'll turn the snare off for now. Alright, so now let's check the tension rods. Again, hand on the bottom head. Okay, so we have two that are higher, just like we did with the other drum. I'm going to bring these four up a little bit. 10-inch should be pitched pretty high anyway, so I'm going to tension these up a little bit. Okay, so now this one seems low, this one seems low, and this one seems low. Okay, so now these two seem high. So I'm chasing it a little bit, but no big deal. Now, if you wanted to get really precise with it, you could flip it over and do the bottom head just to really get it. A lot of times if I'm having an issue, I will take the drum off and I will just put it upside down and check the tuning real quick. Okay, same process, one turn, one turn, one turn, one turn, one turn, one turn. And now I'll just try to tune them to themselves here. Okay, so that's pretty close. Throw it back on the drum set. Cool. See how it sounds now. Ooh, I really like it. Yeah, much better. Okay, so it was the bottom head that was mucking with me. All right. So that one sounds good. I'm going to do the same thing with the second tom. I'm going to turn that one over and do the bottom. Like I said, these are pretty old heads. They've been on the drum set a while. I'm going to sit it on my knee to muffle that head. I'm going to do loosen, one turn, 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 loosen, one turn. Okay. That was lower. Bring that up. Same. This is lower. This is lower. Lower. Okay, all the same. Let's see how this drum sounds now. Okay. All right. See, now it doesn't sound weird, right? Okay, so. There you go. Okay, so it's just a quick retune to existing heads that might be pretty old. Hope you learned something. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye. And, you know, the one thing I can't stress enough, guys, is if it sounds good, leave it. If you like the way your drums sound, leave them alone. Don't sweat it so much if it doesn't come right away. You know, learning how to tune, it takes a while, and you kind of get an ear for it after a while. But it took me a long, long time. All right. Hope you learned something. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.